Here with Anthony Pettis is going to contest José Aldo Jr. for the UFC Featherweight Championship. First things first, we are in New York, Heritage Square. The UFC is promoting the fact that, hey, you know what, New York? You need mixed martial arts. What message do you have for those politicians that still haven't signed this bill?
Look at the turnout here, man. I mean, you only brought a couple fighters out. You got so many stars in the UFC. I mean, that brings so much to the city. I mean, hotel rooms, people spending money in the city. I mean, it's just a positive thing. I mean, us as martial artists, we're not out here trying to, give that old perspective, or we're just trying to beat each other up. I mean, we're actually serious athletes, and I mean, they need to respect that.
You're going to be heading to hostile territory when you take on José Aldo Jr. for the 145-pound championship. A, how are you going to get down to that weight? B, how are you going to deal with not just José Aldo, but that hostile crowd?
A, getting down to that weight, I'm practicing on that now. I'm doing my pre-cut, I'm doing everything right, eating right. I didn't blow up after my last fight. I stayed low, and I think it's not going to be hard. I mean, as long as I stay focused and know that I'm fighting José Aldo, it's another weight cut, it's another fight. The crowd don't matter, the weight don't matter, it's another fight, man. I mean, you put me in there with anybody that no matter how much I weigh, I got to be ready to fight. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm actually curious about Duke Rufus's thoughts on the matchup, because I'm sure anytime any of the guys fight, Duke's always salivating in terms of putting together a game plan. Any advice that he said so far, this is what you better be ready to work on?
We're already working on it, man. Right when I said I wanted to fight José Aldo, we went back to the gym the next day. He's like, all right, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, A, B, and C. You better get good at it before we start D and F. I mean, so he always has my plans laid out. He never makes me have a strict game plan, but kind of an idea of what needs to happen.
We're actually here also in New York, but we're heading to Newark, New Jersey on Saturday night for the main event between Jon Bones Jones and Chael Sonnen. We know Jon Jones has a 10.5 reach advantage, obviously 5 1/4 per side. Chael Sonnen, southpaw, I think is going to bury his head and do his best he can to take down Jon Bones Jones. How do you see that fight playing out?
Agreed. I mean, I don't think if Chael tries to fight him at a range, it's going to be a quick night for Jones. I mean, Chael's best game plan is what he did to Anderson Silva. Get past him, strikes fast as you can, get him down on the ground, and grind him out. Difference being, Jon Jones is a great wrestler. He's going to be bigger than Chael, so I see that fight, favored for Jon.
And of course, what is your perfect fight versus José Aldo Jr.? You want a knockout? You want a submission? You want a 5-round war?
I don't want no 5-round wars, man. I can't get beat up like that. I like the quick fights, the quick knockouts. My last 2 fights, I'm coming off of 3 minutes of fight time in 2 fights, so I want to continue to right off there.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, man.
There he is, Showtime. Anthony Pettis taking on José Aldo Jr. later this year in August.